What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is going on, y'all? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Super excited coming back on live. Let's get it. Y'all tap in, tap in, tap in. What up? What up? What up? YouTube. What up? IG. What up? Yo, if y'all tapped in, comment tapped in. If y'all tapped in, comment tapped in. Let's get it. Super excited today. We got the challenge. Hold on. Let me put this. myvenueprofit.com. There we go. Pin that. myvenueprofit.com. Yo, for those who don't know, we have a 5-day challenge coming up August 10th to the 15th. 5 days, you, me, and the entire Event Space Elites team going to be breaking down exactly how you're going to find, fund, and fill your very own event space in as little as 5 days. Super excited about that. Cannot wait. If you have not got your ticket yet, go to myvenueprofit.com. But let's go. I see a lot of people saying tapped in. Yo, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's one thing everybody's proud of themselves for this week? Today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, right? So half the week is already over. What is one thing that you are proud of that you accomplished this week? Drop it in the chat for me. What is one thing that you are proud of that you accomplished this week? Let's get it. Gotta get this coffee. It's been a big day. Let's get it. Let's get it. What is one thing that you are proud that you accomplished this week? Let's go. For me personally, we getting this challenge going. I'm so excited for this challenge. I don't understand. Like literally in 5 days, you are going to accomplish more in those 5 days than probably the last 5 weeks of 2025. No doubt. No doubt. In those 5 days, you are going to accomplish more than probably the last 5 weeks of 2025. No doubt. Super excited about that. Cannot wait. Gym trips when I don't want to go. Okay, there we go. That's real. That's real. I'm vending a high-end all-white rooftop party at the Lord Baltimore Hotel in Baltimore, Maryland. Let's go. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's get it. Waiting for my man to tap in, and then we're going to get started. Yo, one of the biggest things that we was talking about earlier this morning, for those who don't know, I was on live earlier this morning, and we were talking a bit, what were we talking about? We were talking about building, and it was honestly, it was super, super breakthrough. Like one of the biggest things we talked about is building a house, and how, anybody familiar with the Burj Khalifa? Burj Khalifa, tallest building in the world. So the Burj Khalifa is 2,717 feet tall, right? The average single family house is only 15 feet tall. So statistically, it is 181 times more effort to build the Burj Khalifa than a regular single family house. Now, the problem with that is that so many of us have Burj Khalifa goals, but single family house work ethic and mindset. I know I'm speaking to somebody here. So many of us have Burj Khalifa goals, but single family home work ethic and mindset. Okay. I know I'm talking to somebody here. With that being said, we have to understand what game we're really playing, right? If you have Burj Khalifa goals, but a single family house work ethic, what happens when you try to build something big with the foundation of something small? What happens? It crumbles, right? It crumbles because it cannot sustain the weight of its own goals. It crumbles. So with that being said, so many of you want to go ahead and do, okay, yeah, I want 10K months, I want 20K months, I want 30K months, but you haven't even fixed the biggest foundation of all, which is your own mindset. So many of us are, how many of us are in environments that we know for a fact is not conducive to our goals? Like, for a fact that the people around you do not support you. Just comment me in the chat. How many people know that, hey, look, listen, like the people around me are not supporting me, right? So you have to, first and foremost, you have to understand what game you're really playing. I am Deja Lu said me. You have to understand what game you're really playing. There's sometimes you got to walk that path alone. Real talk. There are sometimes you have to walk that path alone. Or else think about it like this. If I'm trying to cross the bridge, but I got somebody who's holding me back, am I ever going to walk it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm never going to walk it because I have something holding me back. Now, I might be in the position, I might have the ability, my 2 feet might have the ability to go ahead and walk that bridge. But if I don't go ahead and take that mantle myself, I will forever hold myself back from crossing that bridge. Am I making sense to somebody? Just comment make sense in the chat. Just comment make sense in the chat. See, one of the things that we were talking about before is that when you want to build something, something has to break, right? Anybody know how to make an omelet? Anybody know how to make an omelet? See, when you make an omelet, what has to break? Some eggs, right? Eggs have to break to make an omelet. So with that being said, I know that my old being of me, the old way that I did things, my old personality, the old way that I thought through things has to break for me to go to that next level. Because it's the same way you play a video game, right? When you go to the next level in a video game, what happens? You complete the last level. You cannot go back to the last level. You have to level up. The powers and resources to complete the original level are not the same as the level that you have to go in. So with that being said, why do you believe that the same skills, resources, and people that are in your corner right now are going to be the same skills, levels, and resources that you need to get to the next level? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So many of y'all are awake, but you're not conscious. So many of y'all are awake in terms of, okay, you know what you need to do, but you are not conscious of the next level, what you have to do to get it. Awake, O sleeper, rise up from the dead, and Christ will give you light. You're awake, but you're not conscious. You're not conscious. You're not aware of your blessings. You're not aware of the power that you hold within yourself to get to that next level. So you'll never see it. You'll never see it because you're not conscious of it. It's that simple. Getting my ticket to the challenge today. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. Pink. There we go. Getting my ticket to the challenge today. I want to see you there. Some of y'all aren't even lazy, right? Some of y'all aren't even lazy. You're just living on autopilot. Some of y'all, like, this is your call. This is your opportunity to wake the hell up and get into the room, right? We have a 5-day challenge coming up, and there are some people who've been watching my lives or whatever the case may be, and they still haven't even gotten their ticket because they're waiting for the perfect opportunity. Wake up. This is the perfect opportunity. So many people will block their blessings because, like, I had this conversation with my mans the other day. When you're in a work environment, there are three different types of people in the work environment, right? There's 3 different types of people, right? Number one, there's the type of people where there's the type of people. Hold on, let me see. Pink love. There we go. Tanisha, go through your DMs, join the live, and then request to join. There are some people in your work environment where number one, sent a request to join live. There we go. Okay, it went away. Request again. There are some people in your life who they have to be told everything that needs to be done, right? They have to be told everything. Hold on, let me accept. There's There's the people who they need the perfect conditions to go ahead and step in. And then 3, there's the type of people who just get in and they know how to get in. What up, what up, what up? How are we?
Great.
We at the venue?
Yes.
Okay. I could get a little sneak peek. Ooh, okay. I was just letting the people know that there are 3 different types of people in our lives, right? There's 3 different types of people, right? There's number 1, there's a type of people who they need to be told everything, right? They can't make a move without being told something. Every single thing they have to be told to do. Number 2, there's a type of people where they need the perfect conditions for something to happen. Oh, I couldn't do this because it was the sun wasn't shining, or the rain wasn't pouring, or whatever the case may be. And then you have 3, the people who just get it done regardless. So many times, I want everybody right now on the channel, which one do you think you are? A 1, 2, or 3? Do you think you're the person who, oh my God, I need to be held my hand for everything? Number 2, I need perfect conditions. Or number 3, I'm going to get it done regardless. Because guess what? These are the type of people we're keeping in our lives. You're relying on such and such person to go ahead and be your blessing. You're requiring on all these other people, your wife, your spouse, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your father, whatever the case may be, to go ahead and support your dreams, but they can't even support their own because they are a 2 or a 3. They are a 2 or a 3. They can barely get themselves up out of bed. Y'all see what I'm saying? So for us to get to the next level, we have to wake up. Like I said, some of y'all aren't lazy. Some of y'all aren't lazy. Some of y'all are just living in a simulation and just living life on autopilot. And not the good autopilot, not the autopilot where it's like everything, you're making money and everything's good, this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be. You're living life on autopilot where somebody else is running your show. Somebody else is controlling the puppet strings. Somebody else is controlling the way you live and the way you make money. When is it time to wake up? If you're ready to step off that hamster wheel and get off that simulation, just comment, I'm awake. H-Town in the house, what up? Just comment, I'm awake. I just want to see who's tapped. And just comment, I'm awake. So now, once you've determined that you want to actually be conscious, I'm awake. Let's go. Once you determine that you actually want to be conscious, you don't want to live in this simulation, you want to actually do something, now comes the work, right? Somebody comment the word work in the chat. Vita said, I'm awake. Let's go. H-Town in the house. Let's go. Once you've determined that you're awake and you're ready to live in your consciousness, now it's time to do the work. Can somebody comment the word work for me? G-Man said, I'm awake. Now, there's a quote in the Bible that I love, right? Proverbs 14:23, where it says, all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. What does that mean? Let's break that down for a quick second, right? All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. How many people, if your family watched your 2025 back like a movie, if they all came to your house and watched your 2025 like a movie, would believe that you are serious about your goals? Just comment yes or no. Comment yes or no in the chat. If your family came to your house, gathered around, watched your entire 2025 like a movie, would they believe that you are serious about your goals? Just comment yes or no. And be honest. Fel said yes. Okay. That's real. Just comment yes or no. And let's be real. Like we could be honest with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We could be real honest with ourselves. G-Man said right now, no. Okay. Self-awareness is key. I love it. See, so many of us have $1 million goals with bottom dollar pocket work ethic. You're telling the world every single day, oh my God, manifest. These are all the things I want. But look at 2 things, right? Look at your calendar. This is how you know somebody's serious about your goals. And Tanisha, tell me if I'm wrong, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. This is how you know somebody's serious about their goals. Look at two things, okay? Look at two things. Are y'all ready? Just comment ready in the chat if I can share those with you. Number one, you look at their calendar. How much time have they dedicated towards releasing their goals? How much time have they dedicated towards honing their craft? How much time have they dedicated towards improving themselves so they can hit said goal? How much time? Week to week basis, month to month, day to day, whatever the case may be. And then number two, which is more important, look at their bank account. How much money have they invested into hitting their goals? You say that you want to lose weight. Have you invested in a better diet? Have you invested in a fitness trainer? Have you invested in a gym membership? Have you invested time in going to the gym? Have you invested time in going ahead and counting your calories and your macros and your protein and your carbs? See, so many people think that they are serious about their goals, think that they are serious about all these things that they put on their vision board on January 1st, but come July 30th and they're looking back and we haven't really done much. If we take a deep, hard look at ourselves, we have not done much. You can't just want it. You have got to work for it. You can't just want it. You've got to work for it. And that's where the shift starts. That's where the shift starts. That's where you take your step into that being of, okay, cool, this person's actually serious. See, I know Tanisha's serious about her goal. She's standing in her event space. When I say, hey, look, listen, this is the amount of properties that you're going to look at, Tanisha's going to say?
What you said?
How
many properties?
How many properties? That's it. When I say, hey, you're going to go look at these properties, she says, how many properties? It's not, oh, well, today the weather isn't feeling good. Today, oh, my leg is hurting, whatever. It's how many properties? When I say, hey, look, listen, it's time to go ahead and get funding, it's okay, cool. Tell me what cards I have to go ahead and apply for. When I say, hey, look, listen, it's time to go get bookings. Okay, cool. What's the script I got to go ahead and say? See, it's not, oh my God, I need the perfect conditions. It's, oh my God, it's not, oh my God, I need somebody to hold my hand. It's, I'm going to go and get it done regardless. One way or the other. Sorry?
I said, and not make excuses.
And not make excuses. Right? Can I talk to y'all like family for a quick second? Can I talk to y'all like family for a quick second? Just comment yes or no. Is it all right if I talk to y'all like family for just a quick second? Tanisha, is it all right if I talk to them like family for a quick second? Go ahead. All right. Only if it's okay with y'all. G-Man said sure. Okay. I just want to make sure I could talk to y'all like family, right? Some of y'all are going to have other people who are dumber than you make more money than you simply because they are willing to take a risk and they're too dumb to try to figure it out on their own. Let me say that one more time. And I know there's a couple people in the back who I got to slow it down for a little bit, right? Let me say it one more time. There are people dumber than you that will make more money than you simply because they're too dumb to try to figure it out on their own. They're going to get the help to go ahead and do it. There is somebody out there who is going to make double, triple, or even 10 times as much money than you simply because they are not afraid to step out on faith. But you have so much fear, so much crippling procrastination that you are going to let you, the generation after you, and the generation after that fail because you are scared to start. You are not willing to bear that risk. See, every single family, the Rockefellers, the Vanderbilts, the Gates, the Musks, every single family has one risk taker. I'm wrong? Tanisha, am I wrong?
No, you're not. I had to think about that one. I was like, wait a minute.
Every single family has one risk. And somebody in the chat comment B, you're wrong, or B, you're not wrong. Just let me know if I'm tripping, right? Every single family that has received and generated an immense amount of wealth has all had one risk taker. Tanisha's family, her sons, her daughters, her grandkids, whatever the case may be, will benefit and bask in the shade of the tree that she has planted today. My family, my sons, my daughters, my grandkids will bask in the shade of the tree that I planted today. So many of y'all are too scared to plant. You are watching the wind when you should be sowing your harvest. You are watching the sky when you should be sowing your harvest. G-Man said you're 100% right. I don't want to be right. I want you to take a step and do something that's going to change your life. I don't want to be right. I want you to do something that's going to set your family and put you in position. Can everybody comment the word position? Can we talk about putting ourselves in position for a quick second? And I want to get to the Q&A. I want to be able to get a couple questions done and whatnot. But can we talk about putting ourselves in position real quick? Right? Can everybody comment the word position? Everybody do me a favor. Just comment the word position. Not potion, position. Right? We have to take steps now to put our family in position tomorrow. Like you don't get to eat the fruits of your labor today. You plant the seeds today so your family can eat tomorrow. But so many of y'all are so selfish that you will not get over your own insecurities today to plant that seed. See, I don't care if I fail. I don't care. I only have to be right once. I only have, Tanisha, how many times do I have to be right?
Once.
I only have to be right once. How many times do you have to be right? Once. We just got to be right once. I just have to be right one time. And my family is good for the rest of our lives. I just have to be right once. I just got to go ahead and get Event Space Lead to Mannequin to the moon once, and I'm good. All the other businesses that I've ever tried and failed, all the other options, all the other things, all the other stuff that I've done can go at absolute shit. I only need to be right once. But so many of y'all are so afraid of failure that you're not even going to get your opportunity at the batting cage. You're not going to even get your jump shot. You're not going to get your kick at the goal because you're too afraid to step to the plate. Are y'all tracking? If you're tracking, just comment, I'm tracking. Tanisha, what am I bugging?
No.
Are y'all tracking? Just comment, I'm tracking if you're tracking. YouTube, Instagram, talk to me. If you're tracking, just G-Man said, yep. Y'all tracking? Amir said, I'm tracking. I'm tracking. Beautiful. So after we wake and we are conscious, after we put in the work, what does that leave us with? That leaves the win. Now, once you've put yourself in position, you can win. Can everybody comment the word win for me? How many people can I ask y'all an honest question again? Can I ask y'all an honest question again? How many people 2025 they've been feeling stuck? How many people they've been feeling stuck? Like you feel like you just can't catch a break. Just comment me in the chat. Comment me if you feel like you've been feeling stuck. I just want to know who I'm talking to real quick. G-Man said me. Okay. I just want to know who I'm talking to, right? The reason you've been feeling stuck is because you've been utilizing the same ingredients and expecting a different plate. The reason you are feeling stuck is because you are using the same ingredients but expecting a different plate. How am I going to use eggs, flour, milk, and sugar and expect anything else other than a cake? Tanisha, I'm wrong?
No.
You used all the ingredients for a cake. How can I expect anything other than a single family house when all I've used is the compound, the studs, and the nails that are required for a single family house? If I want to build the Burj Khalifa, tallest building in the world, I'm going to need a lot more of it. I'm going to need to dig a lot deeper. I'm going to need to get a lot more resources. I'm going to need to get a lot more mentorship to go there. But so many of y'all are approaching your goals. So many of y'all are approaching y'all goals with the same mindset as you approach your job. Same way. I might have lost Tanisha there, but it's all good. She's gonna come back. Right? So many of y'all are y'all with me? If y'all with me so far, just comment me in the chat. Hope I didn't lose y'all. There we go. All right, we're still in there. We're still in there. So many of y'all are putting eggs, milk, and flour and expecting anything other than a cake. How does that make sense? You ain't add no more eggs. You ain't add no more sugar. You ain't add no more flour, but you're expecting something else other than a cake. If you do the same ingredients, you will get the same plate every single time. Doing something over and over and over and expecting a different result is what? Somebody put it in the chat for me. Is what? Insanity. Thank you. Insanity. So with that being said, if you want to stop feeling stuck, if you want to feel unstuck, you have to do something different. I'll have her rejoin. There we go. If you want a different outcome, you have to do a different income. You have to do a different input. That's the only way to get a different output. If you want a different output, you have to do a different input. Are y'all tracking YouTube? YouTube, are y'all tracking? Just comment, I'm tracking in the chat. Instagram, just comment, I'm tracking in the chat. So with that being said, I want everybody to go to myvenueprofit.com. August 11th to August 15th, we are having a 5-day challenge where you're going to spend 5 days with myself, with Tanisha, with Terion, and the rest of the Event Space Elites team, and you are going to make that week the best week of your life. There you go. There she is. And I promise you, if you don't make more advances, if you don't make more steps in those 5 days than the last 5 weeks, you can have your money back. I don't want it. I want this week to be as transformational as possible. I want that week to be as transformational, more transformational than any other week that you've had in 2025. Because like we just undiscovered, like as we just unearthed, some of y'all been coasting. Some of y'all have been having single family work ethic with Burj Khalifa goals and it's not been working. It's time. Can somebody comment, it's time? Somebody comment, it's time. It's time to take a stand. It's time to make a step. And if y'all got questions on the challenge or on ESE or anything like that, you could drop them in the chat. I'm here to answer them as well. But it's time. So go to myvenueprofit.com. It's pinned in the chat. It's pinned on YouTube. It's pinned on Instagram. Go to myvenueprofit.com. Grab your VIP ticket. Join the Telegram chat and introduce yourself. Myself, I'm in there. Tanisha's in there. The rest of the team and Event Space Elites are in there. You'll see all the other VIP ticket holders. And let's get to work. Deanne Sells LV said it's time. Let's go. I want to see you get your ticket. I want to see you in the room. I want to see you make that week. We are literally 10 days away. We are literally 10 days away. I want you to make that week of the challenge the best week of 2025. I want you to accomplish, so like, and is it all right if I talk about the challenge? I'm going to talk about it anyway. Well, let's talk about the challenge real quick. Literally, we are having you guys look at spaces that week. You will probably look at more spaces that week than you looked at all 2025. You will apply for more rounds of funding and look at more credit reports than you've done all 2025. You will look at more ads and more content than you've done all 2025. Why? Because we need to make this done right. We need to show you what's required to hit your goals. If you are serious about your goals, we need to show you the inputs that's required to get the outputs. Josito said, just book for the VIP. Let's go. Let's go. Make sure you join the Telegram group. I'll see you inside there so we can welcome you. Let's go. I want you to make that week the best week of your life. I want to see you make more progress than you've done all 2025. Because as we said, as we've already unearthed, some of y'all been coasting, some of y'all been feeling stuck. Josito said doing that now. Let's go. Right? It's time. Can somebody comment? It's time. Like it. And here's the thing, right? I already asked y'all if I could talk to y'all like family. Because I'm gonna ask a question that might hurt some of y'all. If your kids live the same type of life that you're living right now, operated out of the same place of fear and scarcity that you are right now, would you be happy? Would you be happy? If your kids operated, because here's the thing, right? Kids pick up on what we do, not what we say, right? Tanisha, you have kids, you know that, right?
Yes.
Kids pick up on what we do, not what we say. If they operated out of the same place of fear and procrastination that you are operating, because that's what it is, right? It can't be the information. Information's over there. We got over 1,100 YouTube videos, right? If they operated out of the same level of fear and procrastination that you did, would you be happy? A lot of y'all said no. It's time to make a change, and it's time to make that change now. It's time to look deep inside yourself and turn the mirror on yourself and say, it's time for me to take a step that the next generation will be proud of. Like, I want to set my family up in a way where my kids look at me and say, because of my mom, because of my dad, because of my grandmother, because of my grandfather, we are basking in the fruits of their labor. Because a lot of y'all can't say that right now. A lot of y'all right now, the kids probably saying, oh, you know, mom was scared, dad was scared, they worked the job 20, 30 years, that's down the third, whatever the case may be, and they'll be right. They'll be freaking right. It's time to make a stand. And it's time to make a change. So if you are ready to make that change, and if you are ready to take that stand, and you are tired of settling, Larry said, got my VIP ticket, let's go, baby. And you are ready to step into that new being and shed that old carcass of yours, go to myvenueprofit.com, grab your VIP ticket, and I'll see you in the challenge. All right? I'll see you in the challenge. Go to myvenueprofit.com, and I will see you in the challenge. Myvenueprofit.com, can't miss it. Put in a little bit of information. My guy going crazy with the lives. I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my best. Myvenueprofit.com. Grab your VIP ticket, and I'll see you in the challenge. And let's make that week your best week. There's nothing left. Let's make that week your best week. Tanisha, is it all right if I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
What is one thing that you would say to a Tanisha out there who is a mom, is a wife, knows that she has so much more potential for more, but is just so scared to start and build her dream business? What is one thing that you would say to her to get her out of her own shell?
Don't overthink, just take action. Don't waste your time.
Now, of course, that might be easier said than done, right? I mean, yeah, like, don't overthink, just do it, right? But that's the problem where she's getting stuck at. So, I mean, I guess if you could kind of share something on your side that you realized that caused you to take that step? Like what was going through your mind when you took a step to be an entrepreneur?
So for me, I guess I'm a helpful person by nature. So at that time, I was grieving. So I just wanted to help people, and in return, that the joy that I had from helping others, it helped me cope through what I was going through, which was the loss of my dad. So I didn't have time to think of what if, or, and another thing is my biggest fear is failure or like struggle. So I just make that not an excuse. I don't overthink it. I just take action, set goals, and then work towards it. So,
your sound went out. Your sound went out. Yeah. Okay, now you're back.
Okay. I put it on Do Not Disturb, but I get calls. So
it's all good.
But I forgot. So basically, well, I think I answered the question.
Yeah.
I was just basically not overthinking whatever my goal is. My biggest fear is failure. So just taking action and then going over, like not overthinking it and just working towards my goal. So me and my family.
Lost you again. Yeah. Yeah, lost you with the sound. But y'all heard what she's saying. I have one more question for you, though. I'm waiting for you to get back on the sound. There we go.
Now, okay.
Yeah, I have one.
I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but apparently it's not working. So
I'm gonna show you the Do Not Disturb hacks. I'm gonna show you the Do Not Disturb hacks. So, as you just mentioned, you have a family, right? Has there ever been a time where you were grateful that you started this business in lieu of your family? Like, do you ever look at it and just kind of like, this is why I did it for? Like, is there ever a situation like that? And if so, what would kind of be that situation? Like, wow, I'm so glad that I was able to do this because now I'm able to do that.
I guess just saying the fruits of my labor, like everything that I've worked towards, I was able to accomplish.
Wow.
And be able to provide for my family so we don't have to struggle. That's one. And then just seeing I purchased a work van and then I paid it off.
Wow.
So just seeing the finished product of that, or being able to travel. And then having my family be proud of, my mom has a business, or my mom has a venue. So just those things, being able to provide as a whole, and then also knocking out all of my goals.
Wow. I love it. I absolutely love it. Y'all don't understand, when you let fear and procrastination step in, you think on the surface that you're the only person that's affected, but you're not. You're not the only person that's affected. The family around you is affected. The generations that come after you are affected. All these built up generational traumas that you have are passed down generation after generation. And subconsciously, you don't even realize that you're doing it, but it's stemming from you. So it's like if Tanisha just said, hey, listen, I'm just going to go ahead and just clock my job and just kind of stay where I'm at. Well, that would be the example that she's setting for her kids and then their kids and then their kids after that. But instead, she took the other route and she said, well, it's in my hands. I'm going to take advantage of this. I have life. I have limb. I'm going to go ahead and make an example of what it looks like to take a risk. If I fail, so what? At least I tried. And then now she has her venue. She has her work truck paid off. Family's benefiting.
Personal vehicle paid off.
Personal vehicle paid off. All because of one decision. Can everybody comment the word one decision? She put her family in position. It's that simple. She put her family in position. Off one decision. One decision led to a new position. I know you come to Houston a lot. I would like you to visit me if possible. I'm living in my future venue. I will be ready in a few months, but if you can stop by, it will be greatly. Join ESC and we'll talk. Join ESC and we'll talk. You feel me? Event Space Elite just joined the Instagram. Let's get it, let's go. But she made the decision to put her family in position. And that's the thing, right? That's how easy it is. It all starts with just one decision. See, for me, like I could have just been a server. Like I could have just stayed there. I could have just like kept bouncing around, going from Italian restaurant to Italian restaurant, and just stayed there. But I knew that wouldn't give my family the wealth that they needed to go ahead and make a change. That wasn't going to pay off my mom's mortgage. That wasn't going to pay off my mom's house. That wasn't going to set my family up for the future. That wasn't going to set an example for my kids, being a server for the rest of my life. No, I needed ownership and equity. Can everybody comment the word equity? I needed ownership and I needed equity. I can't pass down a job. That's just like, do y'all understand that? You can have the best job in the world. You cannot pass down a job. Can't do it. I can't pass down benefits. I could pass down maybe a network, but the network only appeals to a certain industry and a certain niche. I can't pass down that stuff. You can only pass down ownership and equity. So with you, so I'm sorry to say, but when you're just saying, okay, cool, like I have my good job, whatever the case may be, you're being selfish because your kids can't benefit from that. Your family can't benefit from that. That pension or whatever the case may be, like, God forbid you're gone, your spouse can't benefit from that. And they usually benefit for maybe like 2 to 3 months, but not after that. Maybe if you're in a really good job and a really good position, they'll pass along your pension to your next of kin for a couple months, but it's not common. Ownership and equity is. God forbid I pass all my property, my insurance policies, whatever the case may be, that goes to my next of kin. That's how I'm making a decision to put my family in position. So if you are ready to make a decision to put your family in position, go to myvenueprofit.com, grab your ticket, and let me see you in the challenge. August 11th to August 15th, we have a 5-day live challenge where myself, Tanisha, Terrion, and all the coaches and event space leads are going to be walking you through live, finding your first location, funding your first location, and filling your first location. If that week is not the best week and it's not better than the last 5 weeks, you can have your money back. But I know damn well it will be. So go to myvenueprofit.com and I will see you there. Grab your VIP ticket, join the Telegram group, and let's make that week the best week. Sounds good, y'all? Let's get it. Let's go. Tanisha, I super appreciate you jumping on with me.
You're welcome.
No worries. Of course. Love y'all to life. Instagram, YouTube. We're going to chop it up. And I'm going to see y'all on the flip. I'll see y'all on the challenge. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, y'all.